Jealousy in a moment happens when you perceive someone or something else as a threat to your relationship. Retroactive jealousy is different because you feel threatened by something or someone in your partner's past, but there's no current situation happening that's triggering that feeling. Today, I'm going to talk about the signs of retroactive jealousy, why you act this way, and my top 5 tips for making it stop. So come hang out with me. Jealousy comes up a lot in relationships, and I get a lot of questions about jealousy in general, and I've done episodes on that before, but I loved this one because it was a little different, something else to bring you. So let's jump in. What is retroactive jealousy? Like, what are we talking about? I said a little in the intro, but let's get in there. Retroactive jealousy is a term that's used to identify that feeling you have when you feel threatened by your partner's past relationships or even past experiences like travel or friendships, jobs. We're going to be really focusing on romantic retroactive jealousy, but I want to be clear that it encompasses other kinds of how this retroactive jealousy can show up, so you're really clear. I want to say the difference, I guess. Jealousy, again, itself, in a moment, happens when you, again, perceive someone or something else as a threat to your relationship. So it could be anything from an old boyfriend contacting your partner to your partner liking a beautiful woman's posts on social media. This kind of jealousy generally occurs around an actual event happening. You just were out to eat with your partner and you ran into his old girlfriend and he seemed to be just so excited to see her and you felt like he was flirting with her maybe. I don't know. That it's like a thing happened, it triggered it, and here we go. Retroactive jealousy, again, it really differs because nothing has to happen in the moment. Instead, you feel threatened by something or someone, again, in your partner's past, but there's no current situation happening that's triggering this feeling. With retroactive jealousy, your partner, again, might not speak at all to their ex or even, again, follow them on social media, but you find yourself obsessing about this other person and comparing yourself to them. And somehow you feel like your partner misses or values something or, again, someone from their past more than you. That's really at the base. So let's talk about signs of retroactive jealousy. Are you retroactively jealous? Or maybe just plain jealous because they're so linked. If you are, there are likely unhealthy behaviors that you're engaging in to relieve your anxiety from obsessively thinking about your partner and an ex, or again, it could be a past life of some kind. But there are a few important signals or signs to watch for that I want to identify. So one is obsessively looking at your partner's social media, at their behaviors on social media. Who do they follow? Who do they like? What comments are they making? I mean, spending any amount of time doing that, big problem. Comparing yourself or your relationship to an ex, or comparing yourself to an ex or your relationship to one they have with an ex-partner. The third thing would be questioning your partner about past relationships often. You're always asking questions. You always want to know more about these past relationships. Past that first, when we ask our partners about their histories and we get something. So if you're questioning a lot about a past relationship and you have a lot of questions, then that's a thing. The other sign that's really a scary, unhealthy sign is snooping through anything. Snooping through your partner's phone, their email, their social media, their drawers, their closets, photo albums, souvenirs, looking for old love letters or cards or something. This, again, includes snooping by maybe asking questions to their family or friends with the intent of getting information about past relationships, or doing internet or social media searches of their ex. This is some really unhealthy crap. And I say a lot, if you don't need to be in your partner's phone. And if you're at that point that you're so worried, if you're checking I have zero tolerance for checking your partner's phone. Like, to me, if you have that little level of trust, then you need to be doing something else in this relationship to build trust. And you don't build trust by looking through their phone. You think you do, but you know why you don't? Because you'll keep asking to look. You might go a little longer the next time before you ask again, but you'll keep asking because you need to build trust. I have great episodes on building trust and honesty in a relationship. Go focus on those. Do not focus on looking at their stuff. Another unhealthy sign is making, mean or sarcastic or rude comments about a partner's ex or their past relationship. Or doing the complete opposite and pointing out an ex's achievements or how attractive they are. Doing that all the time is a real problem. Again, occasionally, I've said Gary's ex-wife is beautiful because she is. I think to him. I don't know if I've said it to him. I don't know. I think I've said it to her. But you occasionally, yeah, it's right there. You're noticing. You're like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful or something. But to sit around and chat about it, or with your partner, your ex is really beautiful, huh? Do you still think they're beautiful? That kind of stuff. That's the different quality of that. So that's a really unhealthy sign. Another unhealthy sign would be saying anything like, you wish you were still with so-and-so, or you wish I was so-and-so. That kind of stuff. These are bad signs of this retroactive jealousy. Starting fights with your partner or trying to trick them into admitting they did something wrong or that they're thinking about this person, right? Any of that is a real problem. And true retroactive jealousy means that you're obsessively fixated on your partner's past relationships or something in their past life. You likely want, constant reassurance from your partner, although it's never enough. And you can't stop yourself from thinking about their past with someone or behaving in some intrusive way, again, being nosy, looking up things. You feel suspicious often, even though there's no real evidence of anything happening. This is all scary stuff.